This is
hip hop.
This is
hip hop.
Say what you want, but don't front on
Hip hop.
This is
hip hop.
This is
hip hop.
Say what you want, but don't front. Cut it.
Hip hop. Man.
Fire in the building, fire in the building. Evacuate all men, women, and children. Alarms broke, the smoke hit the ceiling. One man fell and the stampede killed him. Get low, get low. Smoke so high you gotta hit the flow. Wall so hot you can't touch the dough. One lady pregnant, she started the show.
I went to Philadelphia to work on some music for my new album El Che with my brother, my friend, DJ Jazzy Jeff. First of all, he lived way out in the middle of nowhere. I think I love you.
Keep left on I-95.
And it's a housing addition with like a lot of different houses, like suburbia. And you go up these winding steps, and he had this little dog, and the dog like run out like it's gonna attack you. And I'm like, yo, why the dog stop? And then they're like, oh, because he has an electrical collar. And if he goes too far off the porch, the collar will shock him and he'll flip over. We go in, food is cooking, it smells good. Dude always cooking, G. And dude is cooking spaghetti, but he got pork in the spaghetti. Knowing damn well I don't eat no pig, but he like, oh man, I got pork in the spaghetti. But guess what I got for you, Fest? When I went there to do Jeff and Fest, he was fixing me chicken. I went there the time before, he was fixing me chicken. I went there this time, he was fixing me chicken. Inside the new album, he be like, Ryan Fest wrote this song in his socks while eating chicken. He's always fixing me chicken. So, you know, everybody else is eating spaghetti with some wonderful smelling sauce with some swine on top. I gotta eat the chicken. I go downstairs, you go down in the basement, he has a home theater down there, comfortable chairs, plaques on his wall, Jill Scott, Music, Mos Def, Eminem, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, arcade game, all the classic games that you would have ever wanted to play, like from the 80s to the 90s. Old school bitches. Then I heard some drums. It was like boom, and like it was sounding kind of fresh. So I'm like, he must have hired like musicians and everything. I walk in there, it's his son, Amir, aka Miracle. And this little dude is like dream hip hop son. No pun to you. And he was like rapping, and his boy was in back of him playing the drums. I'm like, how old is this dude? They was in there snapping.
I'm getting jealous, Kay.
Alright, don't get jealous. I love you.
Get that subject.
When you get to Jeff House, you just want to do music. There's something about being down there in that studio, it's got a vibe. We made this song called Pretty Girls Are the Loneliest. And it's basically about how it's this myth going around that rappers just, man, we need all the fine girls, the video girls, the thickness. Look, man, sometimes I just want to settle down with something that look alright. Maybe a little ugly, you know, cook, clean, don't cause no problem. You think fat girls and ugly girls got it hard? Hell no. Pretty girls got it harder than all of them.
Fine for a video, good fighting, fussing, but at the end of the day, it's hard to find a husband to hold you, caress and grow you. Come over the fest, let me console you, see?
Man, fat girls, they know how to cook real good. They gonna fix you some good meals, and they gonna keep you in the house.
You just gonna have a bunch of fat chicks after you.
Start in for the rap part. And the ugly girls, they so nice, you just like, oh, I can't go nowhere. I love this little troll. But pretty girls, they had the roughest time because everybody want one thing from them.
Hey girls, what in the world is going on? You used to be your daddy's pearl. Men say you fly, but you don't listen to them.
I'm on the hood slum talking about the pig and the slam. So in the Pretty Girls Are the Loneliest, I had this line where I'm like, after a couple shots, they all hot, man. You couldn't tell me that you wouldn't Jill Scott. But Jill Scott turned out to be Jazzy Jeff's son's godmother. And like
Jill Scott.
I said I like her, dude. He's like, you can't say that line. Like, I'm gonna have a heart. I don't know.
This motherfucker wild fat.
You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble. So we were like spinning like all night trying to figure out how I could pretty up the line. After a couple shots, they all hot, man. You couldn't tell me, oh, it's too good. Anybody else named Scott?
Nah.
What would Will do in a situation like this? Nah, I know what Will will do.
What?
He'll make it as people lovable as possible.
After a couple shots, they all hot. Man, you couldn't tell me that you wouldn't hit Jill Scott.
So I cleaned it up, took the profanity out of it. Then Jeff was like, okay, I'm cool with it now. But don't ever put my family in your in your perverted rhyme scheme ever again. Jeff, you be making some crazy records, boy.
Jeff!
And I'ma say it again. Fat girls be the hungriest, and ugly girls look the homeliest. But if you want a fly chick, pretty girls be the loneliest. Pretty girls be the loneliest.
Ugly girls and fat girls get it all, man. Pretty girls can't have nothing. Nothing, I tell you. A miracle. So, me and a miracle start kicking it more than me and Jeff was kicking it. I don't play like that. When we rapping so spiritual, got my man on the drums plus Little a Miracle. Checking how we vibe, this is real hip hop, and the freestyle coming from the dome and the top. He came to me and he had like a big stack of papers, and he was like, "These are for you." And I wrote these because I knew you was coming, and you could take these and use these for whatever you getting ready to do with my father.
He gave them to me first. He was like, yeah.
Stack them like
Yeah,
bam.
yeah, like, yeah. I need you to get on the round fast.
Call me, girl.
And I'm like, yeah, I used some of them in my rhyme. And so he had this one line where he was like,
Myself a 6-pack, so you can't call me fat. Call me, girl. Call me, girl.
that's what I used in the joint that me and Jazzy Jeff did called Bring It Back.
Call me out of touch, maybe a little crazy. I ain't a hater though, I never been to Haiti. I love the spinners though, I'm listening to Sadie. I mean Sade, that was back in the 80s.
Nostalgic hip hop. My girl Mamona, you know, was singing.
Bring it back for the real hate. Bring it back to the realness for sure.
She's a beautiful queen. She sung with the Roots, you know, a lot of different groups out in Philly. What'd you say about the Get Back in the 6-pack?
You can't say I'm fat because I got a 6-pack.
You can't say I'm fat, I got a 6-pack, a revolutionary, listen to 2-packs, and now the fight is on, and my bite is strong, but my bark is loud, I spark the crowd.
When I'm doing the raps, he like hearing the beat in the studio room, and he like lifted up his shirt, like rubbing his 6-pack, and the dude is like 6. I'm like, yo, you crazy, dog.
Real hot, do what you want, but don't front on.
Me and Jeff, like, even though we cut a song from our album, we cut like 5 other songs. And that's when he was like, man, you a harder edge Will Smith. And I was like, what you mean? He's like, you conceptual. I draw a circle. You put the eyes and the nose and the mouth there. You know how to paint the portrait that I set up for you.
Stop! When a rhyme don't go outdoors.
And then all to that verse is gonna be water. He's like, when I'm with you, I feel like I'm working with Will Smith again. You ain't know I can hit that.
Yeah, I still don't know.
And that's when Jeff and I came up with the idea to do an album together. Philly's got a spiritual vibe, you know? Being down there brought family back to me. Jeff has created a comfortable world. As a family man from beginning to end, friends come over, philosophical discussions, and one thing it did help me to do was realize what's really important in life.
True.
I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things that I should rap about. I will too.
You ready, Rufus? I need some chicken.